Okay, guys, this is a council meeting today in Aransas Pass, Texas. As soon as I walked in, they wanted to search me, which Fourth Amendment right violation for sure. Take a look at it. Also threatened to not let me go in if they didn't search me, which would have violated my First Amendment rights. I had several citizens talk. Some good information was put out there. And pay close attention. I'm going to call out the mayor on his embezzlement for almost 60 grand that's happened. So pay attention, guys. Thanks.
How are you doing?
Good.
He's going to warn you to make sure no firearms or anything.
Well, you can't do that unless you put that on that door down there.
Yes, sir. It's right there.
Yeah, that's not legal.
Okay. Well, it is posted and you're not allowed in until we warn you. Okay?
Well, that's not legal.
Okay.
So if you want to do this legally, this has to be posted at the door of the chamber, not your hallway to offices.
Okay.
So if you warn me, that is against my Second Amendment right. So you make the call.
Well, we're going to warn you.
I know you, huh?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You're going to violate my Second Amendment rights?
Just go ahead and...
It's not what I asked. You're going to violate my Second Amendment rights.
You, otherwise you're not allowed in.
So you're going to violate my First Amendment right?
Posted right here. We're not going to...
This is not how you post it.
We're not going to argue on it.
You are, because that's illegal, what you're doing. You are not. You are not.
Okay, then you're not allowed in.
Then you're breaking my First Amendment right and my Second Amendment right.
It is posted?
Not posted where it's supposed to be. It goes on that door right there to the chamber.
I'm letting you know right now.
I'm letting you know right now to look up the code.
Okay.
Mr. Follow, if we move the signs, would that make you a little bit better?
If they do their job right and quit harassing me, I wouldn't have a problem.
Sir, no one's harassing.
You are. You're trying to violate my Second and First Amendment right.
Okay. If that's the case, can we move the signs to that other door and then?
How come y'all didn't do that initially? How come y'all don't follow the law?
I didn't put the signs up there, so I'm not sure.
But you're still pushing it. He's trying to search me illegally for signs that go over there.
Just want to make sure you have any firearms.
I don't care.
It's not a search. It's not a search.
That is a search. You're trying to go off of this to search me with a wand. Legally, you can use that wand at that door down there, and that is it.
Okay. So we'll move the signs, and then of course everything will be good. Okay. So we'll do that right now.
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Mendoza, badge number 432.
File a complaint on you. I'm tired of y'all's crap.
Okay.
Your leadership might be making you do this, but you can get your phone and look up where the code and the law goes. Instead of pushing the issue for something you don't understand.
Okay.
Hey, how are you, brother?
Good.
So somebody walked in and y'all didn't wand him. Why?
We want everyone coming in and out here.
You did not. He walked right past us.
Who is that?
Whoever just walked in a minute ago before me. After me.
I was focused talking with you. So.
Y'all did that last time too, and I'm going to sue y'all for that.
Okay, that's fine.
They have the signs posted here. They go to the doorway to the entry, and they tried winding me, searching me, and wasn't going to let me in.
Okay, no
First Amendment right and Second Amendment right. You were.
Okay. Okay. Are we able to wind you now?
Yeah, but I want to know how people got in there that walked right by y'all.
Just in case. What's in
You didn't see anything?
I didn't see anybody pass me.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
Hey guys, the invocation's going on. If you can keep it down, that'd be great.
Property is an R7A. It only touches an R7A. Unfortunately for them, they didn't do their due diligence and they can never build an RV park there if they go just by our ordinances now. Now, for whatever reason, even with our strict ordinances we have now, they have gone in and completely annihilated the property. It is in a FEMA flood zone, AE flood zone. They also, this backs up to McCampbell Ditch, and they took the berm out. So Ms. Bustos is worried about flooding. She is going to flood. No. They also do not meet the city standards. If they would open up the standards manual, there's multiple reasons why an RV park can never go there. The fact that they have caused the stress to my family for the last almost 2 years is ridiculous. And the fact that they're up here speaking when y'all stopped me from speaking on the NFIP violations that they caused. So for the city of Aransas Pass, these are the people that put our city in NFIP violation. They were the reason that we could lose our flood insurance. Y'all have violated my 14th Amendment right by allowing them to get up here and talk to you and not allow me to. This is absolutely absurd. And if it means this map passing just to stop people from going into residential areas and destroying a natural wetlands in a beautiful area and not having a development permit and being allowed to, because they're given favoritism by their very good friend who the mayor has said is theirs. They crossed his property with a bulldozer to go in, and literally this property is compromised. Nothing can ever be built there. They dug 10-foot holes by 30 feet wide through all 2.5 acres and buried the 2.5 acres worth of trees and fencing and brush and mangroves and all the natural resources that were there. Everything is compromised. It's a landfill. So they can sit here and they can come every year, and every year I will fight them. But the fact is, I shouldn't have to. This is the chance for y'all to do what is right. What I've been asking y'all to please come in and help me do for a long time. It's not fair that I have to get up here and plead like this. Y'all can see right now what y'all have done. This isn't right. It's a residential area. We didn't go in and buy in an RV park. We bought in a residential zoning because we want to live next to homes. If they want to go build an RV park, go buy GB. Go buy one of these properties. Don't come in and buy in a residential area. And if y'all don't pass this, or you do pass it, I do believe that the MH and the RV need to be separated, but please put in there that it will never be in a residential area.
Here to talk about the Fourth Amendment. It says that the right of the people to be safe, secure in their houses, persons, and papers against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue except upon probable cause. So whether or not the Fourth Amendment applies to administrative search warrants for fire inspection, doesn't matter. The statute clearly says that they have to have probable cause. And I'm still concerned with the actions of the chief, who was showed on video. He's not here today, but he said that evidence of violations outside of a premises give them justification to search inside of premises or even neighboring premises. I just want to remind you that that's not actually what the statute says. The statute says that you need probable cause. The magistrate may consider evidence of violations outside, but still does not do away with the need of probable cause. It's not an automatic probable cause, because I'll keep using the analogy that I didn't cut my grass, so now fire department, police department can now search my premises or my neighbor's premises. That is not what the statute reads, and if no one should even think that, it doesn't even pass the smell test, it doesn't even sound right. Never mind the importance of necessary of probable cause. It's not a new concept. I'm sure we're all familiar with it. The founders put it in the Fourth Amendment because they didn't think the federal government had the authority to conduct searches, but they put it in there anyway. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. Still concerned about the Fourth Amendment and administrative search warrants. And and furthermore, after Corey Elron's interview, it seems that there is strong evidence to the contrary of probable cause. In fact, there might be some sort of conspiracy between certain city officials and, I don't know, giving some sort of false pretense to go search Mr. Followell's gym back a few months ago. And even now today, it's been, several months, and the case has been passed on to a neighboring judge and still not heard. I'm sure that judge is like, this is outlandish. Why would he even bring this case? But anyway, I digress. Fourth Amendment still important. You need probable cause. I shouldn't have to come over here and remind you. You should all know it. Thank you.
That they only have 30 days, by the way, to do codes. It's already been over 90 days, so the case should already be dropped out. Roxanne knows that, but she don't know how to do her job. All right, so these are criminal trespass warnings. This is for Chief Blanchard, Gary Edwards, Nathan Kelly, Jason, and Roxanne to my facility. I have all the data on here for their criminal activity, and as per your policy manual, you are to investigate these. So I expect an investigation to all these, and I'll hand them to you. These are my official complaints against these guys. And if the investigation is not done, you have to send me a written response on it. I'll seek legal on that too. We placed onto the agenda for several items here. One of them in particular is the police department broke charter, meaning that when they came into my gym, for code violations you were actually talking about, they have to serve me either with a citation or send me to magistrate or a verbal, and I got to take care of them, or we go to court. That never happened. Instead, y'all had an executive session the day before my raid of my gym, and the next day y'all raided my gym, and y'all sat in here and talked about it. And I know, because nobody in this town likes y'all, and they feed me all the data. I'll give this to you, Gary. Pay attention when I'm talking to you, please. I wish to be placed on the agenda for the exact code violations of Kelly's place. So Chief Kelly has the same code violations I do, and yet your building code guy said he's exempt for everything. I'd like to know why, so I'd like to be placed on the agenda for that. This one's very important to me. So the mayor's personal property had engineering done of $59,900 to your personal property that we taxpayers paid for. I have the documentation in my hand. I would like to know, oh, you know too, because all y'all voted on it. You can smile away. Why y'all keep stealing our money? So I would like to know, instead of going to the mayor's property, how come y'all didn't go to Sherwood's property that's been annexed for years and pay for their sewer water lines? This is abuse of power, conflict of interest, and embezzlement by the mayor. I wish to be placed on the agenda. Warrant issued to my property. Funny you said that. The warrant outside of my property had code violations that were outside of my property. One of them wasn't a code violation, it was never cited, and the knockbox, your boss, said was against the Constitution. They used them two outside items to get inside my property. I would like to be placed onto the agenda to find out why y'all broke charter and did that. Quit protecting him. Quit protecting him and her. They all need to go. So does your boss. I have not met you yet, sir, but I hope you're an honorable man and you will do your job. Okay, AP, so we need help out here. Y'all need to get to the city council meetings and start stirring up the pot. As y'all can see, the mayor's stealing money from us. City manager knows about it. Carrie knows about it. They all do. What does that tell you? They're all probably stealing money from us. It's time to do something. YouTubers, y'all subscribe. Help me grow a little bit more so we can get this data out to people and help this town, Aransas Pass, Texas. Thank you.